now in the twilight of their years that they're starting to, to tell their stories.
That's really wonderful. I can just imagine, a lot of the students nowadays, especially. You're talking about textbooks. I was wondering, do you still print textbooks, or are they now all digital with the technology that we have now?
The Department of Ed supervises that. But the materials that we use, we actually commissioned several history high school teachers in 2017 to develop sample lesson plans, which are now available through our website. And we only use primary documents. We don't use textbooks. We use primary documents. For example, one of the documents that we use is called the Tydings-McDuffie Act, which was, called the Philippine Independence Act. And because this actually, spelled out what was going to happen during the war. They could call on the Filipinos to serve under the U.S. Army. What was going to happen after the war? It actually, there was nothing benevolent about this legislation. It was called the Philippine Independence Act because it prepared the Philippines for a 10-year period for its eventual independence. But actually, the legislation was more economic because it was the agricultural industry in the United States which lobbied for its passage because they wanted to prevent tariff-free goods from the Philippines coming into the United States, because at that time, the Philippines was still a territory. So we're trying to use documents such as these so that the students can become more engaged civically in their community. For example, in the election process, what passes, what legislations are passed. Also, the most significant effect of that legislation was it restricted the entry of Filipinos into the United States to 50 a year. And it also changed the status of those Filipinos living here already at that time. They were living here legally, and it changed them overnight into aliens. Their status will change into aliens, so that during the war, they could not enlist because they were not citizens.
So much to learn from Cecilia Guerlan. I was wondering, before we end this segment, Cecilia, tell us about your background.
I am not, as I say during my presentations, I'm not in academia. I'm just an ordinary citizen. I don't even have a PhD. However, I'm an ordinary citizen who realized that this story must be told. And through the help of so many people, so many organizations, not just Filipinos, but everyone in the community, because they realized the story of the Filipino veterans in the Philippines, their sacrifices, and the injustice that was done to them. This is not the American way, as a lot of Americans say to me, American veterans. And so they relate to what happened to the Filipinos, and they realize that this is a story that must be told. It's not just a Filipino story. This is a story of heroism, of great sacrifice, and love for a country.
That's beautiful. And we have at least Cecilia Guerlan, who is reliving all these things and teaching us at the moment about the legacy of Bataan. We'll be talking to her about the events that are lined up for April, and perhaps also speak about the past events that I've had. This has been a news media update from the Philippine News Media Newsroom. Awi Abeo reporting. Thank you so much, Cecilia Guerlan. Until the next segment on Public Affairs. Thank you.
Thank you.